What is going on, guys? Welcome. Season 2 of our NASCAR 21 career mode featuring Sonic McShy Guy. We found out in last episode that we held out for one race for a contract, did not get any other offers. So Ryan Preece ran the Daytona 500. He came back for a one-off with um, JTG. And we're stepping right back into it today. And he finished in like fourth. So why they would not keep him and let me go to someone else, I don't know. But we're back for the O'Reilly Auto Parts 253 at the Daytona Road Course. We're ready to hop into it. I'm looking for a good start to our season, and ready to pop off here. No practice. I'm hopping straight into qualifying. Still on controller. My cat destroyed the cords on my wheel. If you guys remember from probably about race 23, 24-ish last season, which is more than okay. I like the controller. Was thinking about getting another one, and then the LeBron 19s from Space Jam 2, the orange shoes that he wore in the movie, became available again. They were about 50 bucks cheaper than my wheel, so we went ahead and grabbed that instead. So I'm just gonna have to wait. So I've also been getting back into Pokemon and the TCG, so it's gonna be fun. I've been getting back into it. I had my first official return to the TCG since I was about 12 years old, so it's been about 11 years. I'm 23. Which 23 years old, going back to my old nerdy phase where like I did a lot of Pokemon, played a lot of the video games, all that kind of stuff. It was fun. The game, the TCG, it's changed a lot since I played. You've got those Pokemon V's, VMAXs, and the entire idea behind the VMAX decks is to stall, use a lot of trainer cards, set up for your VMAX Pokemon, and then absolutely obliterate the rest of your competition, which is it's kind of it's okay. I had my first battle today, and I did it with a Corviknight V deck that I had bought, and I buffed a little bit with some other steel type Pokemon. It's a metal deck, and my ace was a Corviknight V, and never got to land one attack with him. I think I landed one attack with a Dialga worth 130 hit points, but the person I was fighting, their ace, and I don't know who it was, but it set up with a move that did like 200 to I think it was like 340 damage. So I got that one move off with Dialga, and then I got swept. It was rough. So I'm gonna have to go into like custom. Oh man, that's gonna invalidate our lap. That's fine. We can run one more. Or did it? No, it didn't. We'll run one more anyway. Oh, he's coming off a pit road. I just pooped my pants a little bit. I almost took the pit road exit route there. So that was fun. Matt DiBenedetto tricking me out there. No free agent moves this past offseason. No retirements this past offseason. I was a little surprised, which also left no rides open. Nobody wanted to move off of a driver, which left no rides open for us. So we are returning to the 37. We did not get the 47. And apparently with 3 wins on the season, we were not good enough to take a new car. Winning the final race of the season at Phoenix there, was kind of hoping to nail down interest from at least one more team, but that did not happen. It's okay though. We're pretty solid at road courses, so I'm hoping to really be able to compete here today, and we'll see what happens. Gonna try to take JTG back in the Cottonelle scheme for today. we got to run that a lot, so we're going to run that for another 35 races, being that we missed the 500. So with a little bit of a holdout contract negotiation-wise, signed for less than we wanted, and I think it was only a one-year deal. So JTG kind of came back to me and was kind of like, hey, this is the last time we're going to try and negotiate with you. Otherwise, you can kind of sit out. And I was like, you know what? Well, we'll just go ahead. I don't want to sit out a whole season. I also thought about simulating this one and trying to get into a better car, but that's pretty unrealistic for a career. If you're not in a car you like, you can't just sit and expect better cars to come to you and act like you never ran the races. So, all right, that is going to be it for us. We're going to return to pit lane from qualifying, and we're going to end our session. Was that practice again? I swear to God. Where did we qualify? Oh shoot, we qualified up front. Sick. Sick. Can we pop off with a road course win? We've got one more round of qualifying to go. Let's lay down another heater. Although I feel it was kind of cheaty to have the fastest lap be the one that we missed the corner on the backstretch little chicane there. So I don't know. Maybe I'll let a couple drivers go by before we officially start if we really get the pole. If we don't get the pole, then I'm chill with it. But I'll think about it. Realistically, probably not going to do it because we're in a JTG car. We'll probably get outrun. But we shall see. Little slide. We're spinning. Oh, no. We're definitely going to have to run another lap. Just get the car back to straight. Get it back, Sonic. Get it back, Mix Shy Guy. We also get to spend another season with Bobby McBob, our crew chief. He's a little, he's got a couple screws loose. He keeps telling us to pit when we're 2 laps into the race and stuff like that. I can't remember. I may have just shut off the spotter completely. Look at that little slide right there. It's fine. But yeah, I had my first official return out of retirement from the Pokemon TCG and got my face slammed against the floor and yeah, my opponent wiped the floor with me. It's there's not much else, but that deck's not terrible. They fought me with a dark type deck, and I have a Lycanroc ground deck that I had slightly considered bringing before even going, but I really wanted to test out this Corviknight deck, and I should have taken the Lycanroc because the dark types do like ×2 damage to, or the ground types do type 2 damage to dark. So I should have taken that one because that one would have hopefully given me a better chance to win that fight. I was hoping to start out my season 1-0. That might be something where I might be able to like set up and record and do some vlogs for Pokemon TCG. It's a there's a little game store around here that does Pokemon battles on like Sundays and Wednesdays. I won't be able to make the Wednesday ones due to work schedule. And those are kind of their big tournaments. But at 1 o'clock, they have another smaller tournament. It's pay to play. It's like $5, and then if you win, you get a certain amount of like in-store credit that you can put towards like a prize. So it's like a $5. It's like best of 3, or best of 4, something like that. Yeah. So if you win 3, then. Or something like that. I don't remember. Best of 3, I think. Best of 3. 4 rounds, best of 3. $5 per win. So you play all rounds and sweep. You get $20 of in-store credit, which can go to more cards and stuff like that. And I was there, and they were they call it gambling cards. Or the friends that I was with, they were calling it gambling cards. They know a lot more about the game than I do. Some dude bought a pack and pulled a card that was worth $120. It was one of those like rare VMAX holographics I've got a lot of ways, a long way to go with the whole Pokemon game. Because the deck I was trying to fight from this, my opponent, it was all, for the most part, V Maxes. And the crazy thing about the Pokemon Vs and the V Maxes and stuff is they're basic Pokemon. So like, in my, one of my Pokemon is like a Leafeon VMAX. And I have the Leafeon V, so the VMAX comes from the V, but the V card, instead of having to evolve from an Eevee, it's automatically like basic. So I get a basic. Hey, we qualified on pole. Forget it. We got Chase Elliott, Michael McDowell behind us. They're both pretty strong road course drivers, so we're gonna try to capture our first road course win of the year. But yeah, pretty much he had a bunch of basic, or she had a bunch of basic VMAX cards. I can't remember the one that was her ace, but I saw like a Crobat V and a Gengar V and VMAX and all that kind of stuff. And so it was pretty freaking terrifying. So pretty bad. It was a pretty bad. One of the abilities her ace had was it allowed them to have, so like in Pokemon, you can have one Pokemon fighting and up to 5. Look at Chase Elliott take off. Up to 5 in your hand or on your bench. And one of the abilities that one of their cards had was it allowed them to have 8 Pokemon on your bench. So it got them up to 8 Pokemon. They got 8 Pokemon on the bench. And then one of their the really big move did like 70 damage times 3 for every, or like plus 30 for every like dark type they had on their bench. And of course the whole deck is dark type, so it was they had 7 up there, so you can imagine, you know, an extra 210 damage on top of a move that did like, I think it was 70, but I could be wrong. It could have been more like 100 and something. I don't know. But whatever it did, it hit hard, and I was not enjoying life. I mean, I did. I enjoyed it overall. It was a fun experience to get back into it, and really amazing to see how far the game has come with the VMAXs and all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you, I got a long way to go before I really start to build decks that are competitive. I mean, this person had a custom built deck, and it was rough. They took a deck and tore it apart and then rebuilt it themselves. That really attuned to their VMAX, and they had more than one of that specific VMAX in the deck. It's like I'm sitting there playing around with one V and a couple Dialgas. I buffed it with a Registeel and a Skarmory that were basic, but you know, it was there was nothing I can do. All I wanted by the end of the fight was to beat one of their VMAXs, and it just did not happen. My VMAX got out onto the field, didn't have any energy on it or anything to do, and so you know, I didn't even get to land an attack. I put like 1 energy on him at the end of my turn and was like, I really can't do anything, so I'm going to have to pass on the rest of the turn. And that was it for me. I couldn't get a single attack down. Like I said, I hit 1 with Dialga for 130, but that's like a 2-turn like attack because of the way the card works. It's got the 1 attack that does 130 damage, but it requires 3 energy. And after that 3 energy, after you use that attack, you have to discard 2 of your energy, right? And then you have another move on Dialga that requires 1 energy that allows you to go through your discard pile and select up to 2 energy to put onto Dialga. So I could use that, but by the time I was done using that, they were just like, oh yeah, I'm going to use this move and completely wipe you out without giving you a chance. So, which is kind of how it's supposed to go. So I'm kind of glad I waited for the open play after the tournament. I didn't even try to compete because it would have just been a loss. Would have probably been a loss of money because there were people there, and I was looking around and they had 3 or 4 deck boxes where they could swap out decks in between battles and fight the most advantageous situation out there, the type matchups and everything, and it gets rough, man. It gets rough. So, but maybe next time I will see. I'm working on making a grass deck, and I'm definitely gonna strip apart some of these other ones and make some new ones. But I did buy while I was there. I bought an Urshifu VMAX deck. It's got Urshifu V and Urshifu VMAX, and that's a nice ground deck. And I can combine them in my Lycanroc deck, and start trying to make some serious moves. So I remember it being a lot more simple back when I played 10 years ago, because all we would do is bring in decks, and the highest you could get up was a level X. And I think those did like maybe had a move that did 110 damage. And now we're talking about moves that do over 200, 300 damage. And that was, that's insane. There's, it's one of those things where it's a lot more VMAX versus VMAX at this point. So it's going to be an interesting experience to get back into it and try to develop a deck that's really, really good. It's one of those things where it's kind of like I've got to relearn everything I thought I knew about the Pokemon TCG, because it's all outdated at this point. They do have on Wednesdays. The interesting thing is they have a tournament that plays very similar to like the old style of Pokemon. So there's no VMAX, there's no Pokemon Vs. The highest you can have is EX or X, and you can only have one type per deck and one. Oh, we're rolling. Oh shoot. Oh wow. Oh, we're on their side. Help. Oh, there it went. Get me back. Thank you. Man, we got some ground to make up now. Whoopsie, don't hit the turtles. I don't know if we need to pit. I don't think we do. I don't think we had a tire go down or anything. So, uh-oh. Public enemy number 1 right behind me trying to make a pass. Oh, I meant to tap him. I didn't mean to wreck him, but we'll send him. That's for all the times you guys wrecked me last season. I'm starting out with starting out attacking since it's early on in the season and I'm not really focused on playoff points or anything. Man, that was rough. What a topsy-turvy. We took a tumble. That's fine. We're pretty decent at road courses, so I'll try to get these spots back as quick as possible. We've got enough laps where I might be able to catch top 10, but we're starting to get to that spaced out period where it's going to all the way out to the outside. Don't hit the wall. Get back on some asphalt. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. Anyway, but yeah, I'm pretty much going to have to relearn this entire Pokemon game, because the best deck I ever did when I was younger is I made one that was water and ground. And the ace in the hole was Donphan. And Donphan knew a move called Rollout. And the big thing about that move, and it was one of the strongest cards I ever knew of besides like a level X. This is like a Donphan, maybe like a level 70. I think they had levels written on them at the time. But yeah, this thing knew Rollout. And the thing with Rollout is like you could flip 3 coins. And for however many heads you did, you multiplied the like 70 damage it did with Rollout by that many coins. So if you got two heads, then you did 140 damage, and that was usually enough to knock out the opposing Pokemon. So I mean that's what I knew. And now we're talking about catastrophic amounts of damage that are up in the 300 range. Like that dark deck is rough, but from what my understanding was, because I had one of my buddies actually works there. I didn't know that till today, but from what I understood is that if I had a ground deck, it would have been a lot more manageable even with just one VMAX Pokemon on there. So, And I'd have to look at the resistance for that, but I think I'm going to tear apart a dark... I think I'm going to tear apart that metal deck and try to redo it, or just keep collecting until I get some more high-end Pokemon. I want to try to make a grass deck, and then I think I'm going to do a ground deck. I keep overshooting this corner, y'all. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try to do. If you guys are interested in seeing vlogs for that kind of stuff, you know, I can do that. But yeah, I'm super excited to get my new shoes too. I got some new LeBron 19s, the Space Jam ones. They're like the really colorful orange ones. I'm super excited. Nike re-upped on them, I guess, re-released them. I don't know, got a restock. I don't know how it went, but I thought they were going to be done once they left after they left the first time around, and I'm super excited because I went on all the like resale sites, and I wear a 9.5 in Nike high tops. That is like one of the most common sizes, apparently, from what I understand from other sneakerheads that I talk to just about every day, and you know, I got on it. Every other size, you know, they retailed for about 200 when they first came out, and I was like, okay, you know, I'll spend 200. It's going to be the most expensive pair of shoes I've ever bought, but it's going to be the only one. So I was like, all right, I'll get those. And then I went on to get them, and I missed the drop by a day. And then I went on to the resale sites, and every other size around a 9.5 was like, yeah, $300. And I'm kind of sitting there thinking, yeah, I'll still go 300. I'll go 300. I find a 9.5 on all the resale sites, and I'm not even kidding you guys. It was $800. 800. I'm not spending $800 on a pair of shoes. As much as I love this, or loved the Space Jam ones, I just decided I wasn't going to spend it. And I was literally on Instagram the other day, just kind of surfing memes and looking up all my sports stuff for the NBA and NASCAR, because I'm a Memphis Grizzlies fan. They're in the playoffs. The NASCAR season's in full swing. In fact, the Grizzlies just lost to Golden State earlier today by 1. A little bit of a heartbreaker, but it's Golden State, so I'm more than happy, you know, with a full-strength Golden State roster to only lose by 1, you know. They were my prediction at the very beginning of the season to come out and shock the world, win the title this year. Obviously, with my favorite team playing, I want them to win the championship. I think realistically, sports broadcasting side of me, nobody saw a 2 seed coming out of Memphis this year. I sure did not. I expected more through a 4th, 5th, or 6th seed, you know. But I'm more than happy with a 2 seed. I'm overjoyed. The Grizzlies are doing better than they've done in God knows how long. You know, I miss having Mike Conley and Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph on the squad, but this is one of the best teams the Grizzlies have ever assembled. So I'm super, super excited to see how the rest of the playoffs go. We don't play tomorrow night, but we play the day after that for round 2. Super, super ready for that. I'm going to hit this corner way too fast because my brakes are going out. That actually wasn't half bad. I got a yawn. I always record these too late at night. And then I don't get enough sleep. Oh, I have insomnia. That's part of the reason I end up staying up and recording stuff and having time for YouTube is because I don't sleep. Can't sleep. All right, we're catching up to some guys up here. I think I saw Kurt Busch was in 40th. So I'm hoping some of this really slow lap traffic, like I didn't even see them going around through the chicane. So hoping some of this lap traffic has paid dividends, and they're kind of having to nurse their cars around these corners. We already know how fast we can be here. So this is where I think we can start gaining some positions and making up some time and some speed. So they seem to be kind of stacking up here, so I just need to find a... Oh, no! Oh! Oh, now I can't get straightened back out. No donuts, go. No donuts, go. That's public enemy number 1 passing you. Damn it. That's rough. I hate it. Screw Rick Ware Racing, man. I'm sure they're nice and... Gee, excuse me. I got the yawns tonight, apparently. I'm sure they're super nice people in real life, but in the game, man, they were the bane of my existence last season, and I don't intend on letting them be the bane of my existence now. So, excuse that voice crack, man. That was practically pubescent. Going through the second coming of puberty over here. Yeah. Alright, I know we can run down this Rick Ware car, but I think we've destroyed any chance we have at catching anybody else. Cody Ware, get back here. At least let me pass you. At least let me have 20th. And dive bomb. We did it. Use him as a brake. My turn to be the asshole. I've already wrecked him once, and now I'm using him up. So maybe I'm not exactly the nicest one on the block, but trust me, they deserve it. Don't worry, guys. In real life, I love you guys. In real life, I love Rick Ware. In fake life, meaning in this game, where I actually managed to be a professional stock car driver, they suck. I should have taken the 15 and run away with multiple wins with that car. Little yawn. No, little yawn. I'm tired, man. Maybe an early bedtime for me tonight. We're trying to start a online baseball league. So if you guys are interested in watching some of my online games, then you know, maybe that's something I can do for you guys. We'll make a season for the online league. If anybody's interested, if you guys see this this video, it's on Xbox One or or the Series S or X. We're looking for 4 more teams. You gotta have Xbox. Gotta be willing to be in parties with people. We do have a group on Facebook for the league. I'm one of the co-owners, so my gamer tag is the same as my YouTube channel. Reach out to me on Xbox if you would like to have a shot at joining. We need 4 more. 3 more, actually. My bad. 3 more. We've got 17 out of 20. If we can get those few more, we'll be able to start, but we're waiting on 3 more. We've waited about 3 weeks or so to see if we can get anything, and my car feels like it doesn't want to turn. Cody Ware is going right back by me. Can I cross him over? I'm not losing to you. I hate to do it because it's been a nice little race racing with you, but I'm not having it. All right, I'm not having it. I'm just not dealing with you. Who is this? BJ. These guys are fast behind me. Hitting the wall may have really affected my car because I think all I've done is lose time. My best lap wasn't even close to my qualifying time, so 2 seconds off. That, to me, is pretty rough. On the wall, we could be in some trouble here. I really want a top 20. Yeah, it was my first time doing Pokemon, which will probably be a weekly thing, so hoping to be. They gave me a nice little coin. Uh-oh, please no. I'll slow down. Phew, I might need a dude wipe after that one, as Anthony Alfredo has said. thought my lap time would get invalidated, and all the hard work we did to at least try to capture his top 20, because everybody behind me, McLeod, Byron, Blaney, is back there. They're all starting to kind of catch up, and I'm not having it. Slow down, please. Slow down, please. Slow down, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you for choosing McDonald's. Thank you for choosing Cottonelle and Sonic McShy Guy Racing. Y'all have a great day. Don't spin out of this corner. Okay, see, I think this is where we kind of run away from them, because instead of going too wide around that corner, like I would try to push it, they all went single wide. They all went single file. So we kind of save a lot of time right there. Final lap already. The leader, which is, let's think about this realistically. Chase Elliott ran away from me, the pole position driver. Not again. Okay. We're going to have to baby this around the last lap. But he drove away from me right on the start. So let's think about this realistically. It's Chase Elliott who's on the last lap. The second place driver probably just crossed the line where I'm at now. Chase Elliott is winning this race. Feel bad for Ryan Preece, though. I totally took his ride and then was kind of like, oh, you might get it back. I might hold out till we get another contract offer. And then was like, nope, you don't get it. Bye. Honestly, if I had gotten a part-time contract to run a shortened season, like 12 races, I may have taken that to go run with someone else. But no. Another full-time ride with JTG. That is, I mean, it's more than oh, good golly. Well, it didn't invalidate our lap, so I'm a little weirded out by that, but all the settings are the same as they were last season. 15%. NASCAR rules on. The only thing I haven't done for this road course was put stages in, because I didn't even think about it, I'll be honest. So we might, we'll put them in next race. Coming around for the final lap. Final lap in this race that we screwed up on again. At least we're not finishing in 40th. Boo, boo, doo, boo. Because last time we were here, we screwed up and finished last. Dead last. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum-bum. Last. Little ditty. Ditty with Shy Guy. Little ditty. Oh, man. Oh, man. Our tires don't like us. He might catch me on this last lap, and that's really going to piss me off. I will wreck you for 20th place. We missed a race. We have to get all the wins we can in the world out the way. And hit the brakes. I don't know why I like to turn the camera angle going around the turns, but I do. And boop, and boop, and boop. Maybe we'll do that every race, just random ad-libbed ditties with Shy Guy. He is going to come up here and make a move for 20th. No, he's not. He's going to get stuck. Time to play defense. Take off. Look at that. They're so slow coming out of that. And it's all because McLeod right there. Byron and Blaney could have gotten an extra spot. Probably more than that if they had just gone around him. What dum-dums. That's fine. Chase Elliott wins. Chase Elliott won. Austin Dillon, Michael McDowell. Yeah. They kind of ran away. I didn't even look at the rest of the standings. Bubba in 10th place. Nice move, Bubba. Let's go ahead and end the race and see what happens to our reputation after this one. This is the first time we'll be able to check our reputation in this new season. So it was all the same after last season. So we're in 33rd with 17 points. We definitely have a ways to go. We only missed one race, but you can see the real difference that makes. Brad won Daytona. Was last year's championship pick. Gonna win it this year just to screw me over. So we shall, we'll see. But Ty Dillon's running part-time still in the 96. That's good to see. Kaz Gralla actually is out of the 16. Stenhouse is out of the 47. Now we've got moves. Okay, hold on. Look at that. Do you see that? Ricky Stenhouse is not racing. Joey Logano, Ryan Preece. Maybe their pictures just didn't load. Maybe they are still in the car. Yeah, look at that. Now Cody Ware's not loading. Let's go back in and see if I can get them all to load. Okay, Ryan Preece is there, but he already didn't have a car, so... Yeah, see, now Cody Ware doesn't have it again. So the more you go up and down, see, there's Ryan Newman. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Reputation, RCR, 50. Richard Petty, 48. Colleague, 42. Live Fast, Stuart Haas, Spire, Trackhouse, Starcom, and Hendrick out of nowhere. Hello, Hendrick Motorsports. Do we stay in the Chevy camp? 2311 at 15%. Rush Fenway is at 9. Rush Fenway, I think, would be interesting to run for. All right. Well, looking good to start the season, so it's my current team, JTG. Let's just make sure. Let me double-check team profiles. Bubba, Brennigan, Kurt Busch, Ross Chastain, McDowell, Alfredo, Reagan, Dylan, Larson, Elliott, Bowman. No new names. Stenhouse. I would have been sad if Stenhouse didn't make the cut to come back for the season, but I did, and then I'd be pissed that I didn't get the 47. Oh well, that sucks. All right. Well, up next, Dixie Vodka 400 at Homestead, Miami. Remind me to put the stages in. Other than that, we'll see you guys in the next episode.